I got another pair of shoes today. I believe these are the Jordan 3 Black Cements that just came out this last week on SNKRS app, but I'm not going to get into that. I'm always opening unboxes. But today, I discovered this channel called Ho Math. And I have a couple of thoughts on that. One is if this guy took a tenth of the time it took to write all this out, draw everything, which even if you have a bad drawing, it takes a while to color that in, right? A tenth of that time touching grass, talking to people outside. Like, if your goal is to, meet people, make friends, meet women, have a relationship with a woman, then making graphs and stuff about how, you're at some fault, but most of it's outside of yourself, it's not going to work. I don't value other people, right? Like it's really crappy of me, actually, but if you're not in my family, you're not already a friend of mine. At this stage in my life, since I am a loner person, I don't value you. I might, value the service you do, that you're doing for anybody, because let's say you work at Duke Energy, or you are attractive, and I like attractive things and attractive people, right? A pair of shoes, attractive thing. Women, every so often there's an attractive woman out there. And I like to be, it's like looking at the sun, like acknowledge it, acknowledging the sun being the it, acknowledging her, woman, is attractive, and then keeping it pushing. I do not value myself as attractive or really all that useful to society. And that's on me, and that's my own problem. But I'm not going to ask a woman to value me in these ways, like a woman to think I'm attractive, or a woman to think I'm useful, or a woman to whatever. I have never thought that I am attractive. And I need to get it firmly in my mind that that's the case. I don't think I am physically attractive, right? Which, it's not like I'm missing an eye. It's not like I have deformities. I don't know. I'm not like, I have everything. It's just not aesthetically pleasing to me. The way I have the camera right now is how I see myself in the mirror. And this is at least better to me than the reverse, which I'm not used to seeing. And then I'm like, oh, that's way worse. I don't understand why it's worse, but it's way worse, because you get used to seeing things a certain way. And then when it's flipped, ooh, God forbid. So, me springboarding off of looks, well, looks are how you initially discover somebody. In the most basic sense, light travels faster than sound. So you see what someone looks like long before you hear them speaking. And then no matter what, it's instantaneous whether you think someone's attractive or not. But in comparison, it's like it's like a second when you get the light to your eyes versus like a million years when you had like a 5-minute conversation, hopefully, right? And then somehow you have surpassed the like aesthetics and are now more attractive because of the way you carry yourself, the way you spoke. Yeah. So me, I don't think I carry myself with respect. I don't respect myself. I don't unconditionally love myself. And I can't unconditionally love others. Right? Like, when someone does an injustice to me, or I think it was an injustice, I love that person less. Right? Case in point, I love Levi. But whenever I remember him being just a douchebag for what I think is no reason, or someone putting me down for what I think is no reason, I love them a bit less. Because I'm like, I am happier with when you're not around. As opposed to when you are around and you're just like contributing to my feelings that I already have for myself. Right? I don't feel uplifted by family. I've regretted the times I've sought after, thoughts and help, and their thoughts and help was I guess wasn't what I was seeking, wasn't what I was searching for. So went in one ear and out the other. I feel like I'm not good enough for myself. Why on God's green earth do I think I'm going to be good enough for someone else? And then at the same time, I feel like I'm far superior and better than other people. So then I'm like, well, that person absolutely doesn't deserve anybody to love them. If I feel like I don't deserve someone to love me romantically, then my thought is everyone I deem worse than me in a way, like less attractive than me or less, just less than me. You are less than me. I'm a loser. And I think you're worse than me. It's like Branson. Like, he's fat, right? He's objectively fat. He's objectively ugly. He might be a good-looking guy if he lost maybe 100 pounds, 100 billion pounds, right? And wifey, I'm not attracted to her, but she is a dancer, and other dudes are attracted to her enough to pay her to do lap dances and shit. So that makes Branson a loser for, being with a woman that already had kids that also dances, right? I have also been a loser when I dated a dancer or even whatever. Like, would I even say I ever dated one? I have to say no. We hooked up. I hooked up with 8 dancers. And the last one was over a year ago. Right. And in all this time, I never spent a single penny on any of them. We're gonna forget about that $100 bouquet of roses on Valentine's Day. That was just like a Hail Mary. I don't know what that was about, but I'm never doing that again. But, like, even my posture, it's like so when I think of someone back to home math, it's like, it's with me. My problem is me. And I don't want to face the problem, me. I don't want to solve the problem, me. Even though it'd be real great if I didn't have whatever problems. I invalidate my problems. I feel like my problems don't matter. They don't matter to me. They don't matter to anybody else. I don't have real problems. I gaslight myself, really. I think I'm unintelligent. At the same time, I feel like I have reasonable common sense. And when someone does or something happens that I'm like, I would never do, I completely have the fullest amount of judgment towards this person for doing something I would never do because I think you're a retard for doing something I would never do. Like, if you do something I would never do, then you are a retard. Right? Like, you believe the earth is flat, you're a retard. You think you deserve an attractive man or woman as a sexual partner in your life when you are a fat, ugly sack of shit. You're retarded. Now I'm painfully skinny. I see my body when I'm naked and I'm like, I think it's kind of gross. I think my body's gross to me. So I like, clothes. I look, the combination of clothes I have, other people can put together, whatever else. And it's like, the clothes look good in of themselves, right? The clothes, including the shoes, make the man. But without everything, when I am completely naked, I see an unattractive 28-year-old man that is both disgustingly too small all around, and like, I don't get it, like, I don't understand this, but like, I'm not gonna whip it out or whatever, but it's like, I don't even, like, how in the fuck do I have a stomach, man? Like, what's this? Right, like, this is thin, but I don't understand why the fuck. How do I not have just a 6-pack abs being as fucking thin as I am. Right? Because the fucking abs are there. And then I remember I can't do a goddamn push-up correctly. I can't do any exercise correctly. I am weak. I don't have ambition to say, screw all this weak crap. I am going to just dominate this. Because I don't see progress being made. And it's so stupid because it's like, do I think I'm different than 8 billion people on Earth? Do I think that I'm the one person that if I really gave the effort, I wouldn't see results? Or is it all the effort, making leagues of progress physically, and in my mind, I'm still me? Where I'm like, and it'd be like, and even if I got attention from women, it'd be like, I knew it. I wasn't good enough as I was. Because I know as of, November 27th, 2024, I am not good enough as I am. Thankfully, religion tells me I don't have to be. Because I have Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior. And He is good enough. Yeah, okay, buddy. Your faults, your flaws, none of that matters because you have Jesus Christ and you're forgiven. That means nothing. You're still a fucking loser. You just feel better. You just feel better. If you believe that. I'll upload this one. The other ones were stupid. But this is my real thoughts. I think to society, I am worthless. I am a parasite. But in my own life, where I feel like I am a background character, right? So, what I need to do now is, put my music on and figure out where the fuck I can just move stuff around. I have zero ability to contribute to Thanksgiving for tomorrow. But then again, it's like there's so many. I'm grateful for what I have, though. This is amazing. If I was attractive, I'd just be too powerful. If I was attractive and also learning came easy for me, like how I always wanted it to be, because learning is not easy for me. It never has been. I am embarrassed by how hard it is for me to learn anything. And it wouldn't be right to bring in a woman into my life that has her own things going on. And her just like, wait, this guy's a moron. You know, that's why they never wanted to stay, because they had no reason to stay. They had better options, or they're like, well, being alone is better than being with this guy, or whatever they were thinking in their head. Or I found somebody better already. And I think about things like this. And I think they're right. I add objects into my life that I think are beautiful, mainly shoes. Because although I'm not beautiful, these things are. At least they're beautiful to me. And they are beautiful to others. Hence why they're desirable. They are desirable in of themselves. And I know for a fact, today I am not desirable in of myself. So what do? Do I kill myself? Obviously, I cannot kill myself, because then that would be a burden onto Mama, Dad, Mom, Carrie, Ben, Clay, Levi, Joe, Kaylee, Matt, Megan, Anna, Vera. I don't really think anybody else would care, though. I don't feel like I can reach out to people. It's cringe. I miss people because they have objective value to me, dude. Because I value them. And I believe so strongly that nobody has a reason to value me. So the best thing I can do is being out of the way, like always. What made me a perfect son in Mom's eyes while I was a kid was being quiet and out of the way. If you need something, I'm here for you. Otherwise, I don't exist. Ivan, it's just me and you, buddy. You know you are weak. And other people can smell that. But I'm making a promise now. I promise I will do my best to remember this. The family have asked me to talk less and to listen more. And that is what I will do for Thanksgiving and Christmas. Talk less, listen more. Simple. And then I have a fuck ton of stuff to do Friday morning at Clear Creek. So I'd be there at 7, get the to-do list done. To the best of my fucking ability. Like, how dope as fuck would that be if I got all that shit done at 7:15? Because I got there at 7 or whatever. Like, I'd like to believe it'd be impossible to do things too early. I don't think it's possible to do things too early. Because I think it just wouldn't let you do it yet. Just fuck how tired I am, right? Do that, do everything the best I can, do everything, do what I can, because I know I can't do like C360 or whatever. I don't know why I can't do that, I just can't. I don't have access to it. Permissions. Maybe I could do it on Stewie's thing, I don't know. Maybe it's on the other computer. But come over your notes. Thanksgiving night. Be ready to knock out stuff Friday morning. And with any luck, I can stay away from other people. And they'll stay away from me. And I'll have the greatest life I could possibly ever have. Peace.